everyone. Welcome to this edition of Connect Now. I'm your host, as always, Kenny Dix here, alongside my co-host, Brittany Shea. Brittany Shea, how you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. How about you?
Doing well. Also, we're powered by StreamYard, so we Connect Now. This is live as it can get. Join the conversation using the hashtag Connect Now, and don't forget to hit, hit the subscribe button if you want to subscribe. Connect Now. We are usually Friday show. So, yeah, anything you want to plug this week?
Most definitely. Yes, I do want to plug that I just recently uploaded my new podcast that I just started, the So For Real podcast. So if you like listening to podcasts and you like social commentary, pop culture, celebrity tea, go ahead and subscribe to the So For Real podcast, available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple, and we're going to go to more
Oh,
platforms.
yeah, you see on the ticker right here,
Yeah,
with Spotify,
yeah,
all the other
Spotify.
links. So, okay, so everyone, if you want to hear her with Norm's perspective,
Thank you.
yeah, okay. Let's get started with the first topic. Let's talk about what's going on with Tamar and found unresponsive. What's going on with that?
So apparently Tamar Braxton was uh I did a suicide attempt at the Ritz Carlton in LA. Um
Mm-hmm.
her boyfriend David found her, and she been writing like cryptic messages, and she wrote like on her Twitter, it say Tamar Slave Braxton. Then they're saying that Tamar did left text messages to her family from what I saw before we got on here, that she was threatening suicide,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess didn't nobody take it for real, like she was gonna actually do something like that. And Nene Leaks is her friend. Nene Leaks kind of gave an update on Tamar, saying she spoke to Tamar, and everybody just keep Tamar Braxton in your prayers, because she fighting some a battle, that we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? So who knows what people go
So
through?
yeah, but you would normally think Tamar with, her personality and stuff, like I said, you never know. It could be for, just for, act, not act, but just to cover
Yeah,
up,
a facade,
what you're really going through,
right?
stuff like that.
Like they
But
say,
I didn't know. No, you go ahead.
when you kind of depressed, you wearing two faces. You're really trying to smile on the outside, but you're hurting on the inside. You deeply sad and depressed. And like you said, Tamar
Yeah,
come off with that very strong, confident personality. But then again, you have, like they say, check on your strong friends, because people that's portraying that they're strong are actually sometimes weak. You know what I'm saying? They got to put up
yeah.
a front to act like they're not, but they are. And it's okay to be vulnerable as a human being. We all, go through our trials and tribulations, and we have our ups and downs. That's what make you human. But go ahead, what you saying?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
no, I didn't like when I first heard it. I was like, "What in the world's going on for real?" And then I'm thinking to myself, like, "Really? I, you would think she gonna come a lot, but you never know with her
Hmm.
tip progress. And it also what's going on with like WeTV, is that playing a major part into what's going on with her?
Yeah, it looked like, from what I read from sources, that they saying that, and she made mention of this, that she feel like the Braxton family value, they're not being valued on WeTV. They're not getting paid as much. She said so herself that the Braxtons make 75% less of what, say instance of the Kardashians. Kardashians are, multimillionaires, and I saw a report that said
Yeah.
that Tamar was making like $1,600 an episode, but really they could be making more and should be making more, honestly.
I know, but I'm saying like them. I get what the car, what Tamar saying. They don't. You know, work with the Kardashians, funded by NBC, and then you got We TV, funded by AMC, who got The Walking Dead. So you tell me ain't no money generated? I get there's two different networks. I get that two different companies, but you can't tell me you can't pay the Braxtons a little bit more if you paying a lot of money for The Walking Dead. And what's that dude name that used that stick? They like to beat folks with the stick and try to kill folks, Negan or something like that.
Yeah, he had a baseball bat. But I think the Walking
Yeah,
Dead,
and he,
they gonna get paid more because it's a syndicated, national high rated show. They get more, they pull more ratings than the Braxtons, but that's apple and oranges almost. But
yeah,
I
but
still think they should
yeah,
get paid more. They should get
I'm
paid their
saying
worth.
he got a show. Yeah, but I'm saying he got a show with his wife, and I know they getting paid on the same foot on AMC. You can't tell me like loving hip, like what that show called Grown Up Hip Hop. They got to pay all them folks too, right?
Yeah, I just don't know. I think they not paying people they worth over there at WeTV. That's what I think.
Well, you could call AMC, Brent, because WeTV is part A.
Well, they need to pay them. But I just
Okay.
keep take my
Well,
thoughts and prayers. She going through something for real. We all going through something, but we can't let the devil ride us and get the best of
yeah.
us.
So what, like I said, like if you know someone that in a crisis, please call 911. Go to the emergency room or call 1-800-273-TALK 8255 to reach a 24-hour crisis center, or text MA to 741-714 crisis line. Like think about committing suicide, anything like that. So we want to put that out there as a disclaimer.
Right. Just good information.
Okay, what you think about this? Move on to that. As Viacom CBS fires Nick Cannon for saying hateful speech in a podcast. He was talking about Jews and stuff.
Somebody like the anti-Semitic comments that he made. I
Yeah,
I don't know if he was trying to speak like, because he was saying something about that people were living in the mountains and stuff, and the Israelites and things. I'm like, I think he wasn't as informed as he should be. I feel like if he was more informed of what he was talking about, then it wouldn't, and it was factual and actual, it wouldn't have been seen as like no
yeah,
anti-Semitic remarks. Because I think he was trying to say about like Hannibal, Hannibal crossed the French Alps or something. I don't know. I really can't tell you what he always talk about, but he was trying to say like melanated people, it's compassion, and I don't damn know what the fuck Nick Cannon was talking about. But if you said what you said, but like you got to understand, and like Tyler Perry would say, ownership. If you, it going to show you that he's still at the end of the day, the very same people he was talking about was the very same people he was working for, and they let his ass know it, and they let his ass go. So if he want to be able to speak his mind and say what he want to say, he need to have ownership of his own brand, his own companies, or whatever. Because obviously, Hollywood is run by Jewish people or adjacent or whatever. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Scientology, they're just like you go to Hollywood talking about Scientologists, which is mostly ran by Scientologist people. Of course, they're gonna have a problem with what you saying about them. That's just like for us black folks. If you say something about us, we're gonna have a problem with it. So, I don't know if he was ignorant to the fact, and he probably need to educate himself more of the historic things behind it. I really can't say
yeah.
because I was trying to understand what he was saying a little bit, but then again I was kind of lost because I feel like he a perfect example of when keeping it woke. These woke folks, you
Keeping
know,
it real.
go wrong. When keeping it woke go wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the hotel
Like
brothers and all that shit. But what
Yeah.
you finna
I
say?
was like when that's the first saw it. No, I was like saying when I first saw it, I was like, Nick Cannon get five CBS. So CBS, Nick Cannon had this whole store thing with CBS for like almost 20 years, something like that, with all that, and then Team Nick and everything else. Then all of a sudden he had Wild Now MTV. So you can tell he had a good, strong relationship with him. It just he couldn't. The white suits couldn't relate to him no more, and he said something the white suits didn't like, so they had to
Yeah,
kick him out the curb.
yeah. I mean, he
I'm like,
they go to show you any everybody's replaceable. You know.
yeah, even you a big star like Nick Cannon, but
Yeah.
he's supposed to do the Fox, the Masked Singer.
Yeah.
They gonna keep him on as host.
Oh.
So he got one job. Then he got another job that he working with Wendy Williams to
Mhm.
develop his own daytime talk show.
Oh Lord.
So they gonna keep. Yeah, he gonna. You know that?
I thought they were gonna give Jared Connor a
You know,
talk show. Oh, they scrapped this shit, didn't it?
no,
I wanted Jared Connor to have a talk
they
show.
tried to experiment. I know he funny. But they tried to experiment with Jerry O'Connor, and I think Nick Cannon gonna get a talk show. He was supposed to have a talk show this year in the fall, but they delayed it, so they're gonna delay it for another year. So he gonna have a daytime talk show. Whitney Williams producing, and Debris, and Bayard, that little production team.
Yeah, I know you're talking
Yeah,
about.
they gonna help produce the show.
But
So
I think I mean he apologized, and some people were saying like, you know, when I saw his tweet, the black community was like, "Well, what you apologizing for? Hell, you damn near told the truth." You know what I'm saying? And some
yeah,
people
I think he was looking
eyesight,
at yeah.
some people feel like
I
he.
think he was just telling. Oh, go ahead, Bree.
Oh, go ahead. It's like a delay. Go ahead.
No, I think he was just telling his truth, and then he tried to apologize, but it was too little, too late. And so Nick Cannon, like, you know what? I ain't gonna apologize for nothing. This is who I am. If y'all don't like it, fuck y'all and all this stuff.
But he ended up apologizing anyway because he was facing
Yeah,
backlash from the black community and everybody else. I mean, for apologize, it's like he was damn if you do, damn if you don't. But in his case, and then I saw it like the
yeah,
cryptic tweet, saying like I don't enjoy this planet. I don't want to be on this planet no more. Look, I understand.
yeah. I saw that. I was like, go ahead, go ahead.
You can finish your thoughts. Just finish talking.
No, go ahead, go ahead. No, no, you go ahead. No, I'm just telling. I saw it, and I was like, damn, he want to kill himself?
I know. I was thinking the same thing. I said, "Damn, what the fuck really going on?" 2020 is a crap shoot. It's like what the fuck. Everybody, I get everybody depressed and facing backlash and all this shit happening, but we can't end it all like that. We got to look at the big picture that it's people that are dying that don't want to die, and you choosing to want to kill yourself when people are literally out here dying.
Yeah,
So
it's sad.
yeah. You can't let you right now you going through turmoil because of, the things you may have said, the things you may have done. But best believe all this is going to subside.
Ride through.
Yeah,
He's
later
gonna,
on.
ride through the motion.
Yeah, and
And
people don't forget.
he'll be a better person for that.
Yeah.
He will be better for that if he just, go through these turbulent waters and come out a better person. He'll be like, you know what? I came out a better person because everybody go through turbulent waters. Ain't no different.
But
He
I
ain't no different. I know I ain't no different.
and then people saying he
Yeah, go
racist.
ahead, Britt.
I think people were saying like he racist, but people get the definition of racist misconstrued. Because a person is racist is
No,
systematic. A person can be prejudiced,
yeah,
but racism is more like a systematic thing. You know what I'm saying? Of structure,
yeah.
a prison complex
But
system.
I can tell you this: like, if you go to I did viral on racial tensions in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's I don't know, a viewer or some sent a comment. It was like a lengthy comment about the liberal media and stuff, and I was like, whoa, this person. He didn't try to chastise me. He didn't try to chastise the show or how the episode was. He just wrote this link. Like if you go back and look at the comments or something, I didn't see like I guess he just saw it like a couple days ago, and he just wrote down like la 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 la. I know the people. They ain't like that. They wasn't gonna be rack sack into their own property. They had to protect their property. I was like, dude, I was trying to be fair and balanced. I didn't try to like, say this person was right, they was right, or the Black Lives Matter was right. I was just trying to state the facts, state
Yeah,
what was going on.
right.
I didn't try to like lean towards one side, none of that, because on viral we try to be more, objective and stuff like that, not subjective. We can't, go like that in that notion.
I
I
think
think he was just taking it. Go ahead, Brittany.
I think some people like they have to say something about everything. That you know what I'm saying? Nowadays online,
Yeah,
people just trolling. And half the time these bitches not
yeah.
showing their faces. They hiding behind some kind of fake ass avatar and just want to say,
Keyboard warriors.
yeah, keep her a thug warrior. They just want to be heard and seen.
Yeah, but you read that man when you get off here. Look at the episode, and look at what that. It was like, yeah, it was like a paragraph.
They had time, didn't it?
But uh, they had like time like chastising that episode. I mean, like, good God. I guess viral, you speak your mind on viral, and you get like comments that you never heard of from people across the world.
But you know what? You be like, damn, bitch, did
Well,
anybody ask for your opinion? Sometimes, like people,
yeah,
you got a right to say what you want to say, but they don't make it right.
yeah. Okay, let's move on to Naya Rivera. We can confirm and report now that she has passed away at 33 from accidental drowning. So, what your thoughts about Naya Rivera no longer here?
I feel as though like that that was like deep, like touching and hurting for me because I used to watch Glee. I wouldn't say I was an avid Glee watcher, but I knew who the characters were, and just to see like a person that's made the ultimate sacrifice as a mom, she sacrificed herself for her child. You can't deny that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sad that she
Yeah,
died. Like she was still young. She had so much life to live ahead of her, and now her son is gonna be motherless. But then again, he gotta understand that she put her life on the line so he can see another day and he can live. You know what I'm saying? I just thought it
hmm,
was so touching that all the love and support that she received, and you was hoping and praying for the best for her. But God, God got him another angel. That's what I see. How you feel
yeah.
about it?
The ultimate sacrifice. Um, like seeing it, like she had put her last sprint of saving him and stuff. That's more commendable. And it's unfortunate she passed away, but you know, she'll live on through him. Her spirit will be embodied in him. And so when he be, get up in age, he'll understand. He'll be more appreciative of what she
Right.
did.
And then too,
Um,
people can see her from past episodes of Glee. She's still living, you know, immortalized in like this that show. And it's like Glee, like then coincidentally she died or she was found pronounced dead the same 7 years later as her fellow co-star Corey Monty, who died of a drug overdose. And then, like we was talking about, like what you was talking about, I think we was talking about it last week. That is what's going on with Glee and all these people, going through these things. But sometimes it's like, wow, like we can't believe that. You know what I'm saying? And then the Mark Salin guy, well, who cares about him? Like I'm trying to be honest. That man was a pedo. You know what I'm saying? So when he killed himself, good
Yeah.
fucking riddance. Well, we worrying about Corey and now you rest they soul. You know what I'm saying? Because Corey, he
Yeah.
had his
Yeah.
demons,
Cool.
but I'd rather be dealing with that than be a fucking child pedophile, a weirdo freak like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like I said, on the banner it says check out Vibes Life of Lex and now Rivera now and on demand. So it's on Vibe. It was like I think it was past what Wednesday or something.
yeah,
Yeah, this past Wednesday. So it's on web, so you can watch it on one.
yeah. And then I just like how the outpouring of love.
Speaking of that,
She been receiving a lot of outpouring of love. Can you hear me?
yeah, she
Yeah.
did. Well, yeah, I can hear you. So from one actress to another, we found out that actress Kelly Preston has died from breast cancer. Husband John Travolta said in a statement she was just 57. Now this right here came as a shock.
A total left
I
field.
didn't see that. Like I didn't know she was going through that. She was sick.
Me neither. That's why you say you just don't know what people go through. That was
You
like
really
so
don't.
sad.
You really don't know.
Then
It's
John,
like when I saw it on Facebook. Oh, go ahead, Brittany.
now continue talking. Don't stop. Go. I stop talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw it on Facebook and they popped up like Kelly Preston did. And so I had looked and said, huh? So I looked again, trying to, and then all of a sudden I had to go over to like different sources like People and ABC, and they said it was true. I said, what the world?
Damn. That's another unfortunate, death that happened too. It's like, damn, oh my God, 2020 just is death all around. Like you got people
Yeah,
dying of natural causes, and then people dying of coronavirus. This year is not one to forget. I promise you. Like it just like he's just surrounded by death left and right. It's so unfortunate and
yeah.
sad that she died. And I know John Travolta's probably taking it hard because 10 years ago they lost their son, and now to lose your wife. And then they said before he got with Kelly Preston, he lost his previous, was it wife or girlfriend before that. So
Yeah.
he done experienced death all his life almost. It's so
Oh yeah,
sad.
definitely.
Yeah, my heart go out to it and family.
Man.
My heart go out to all
Yeah.
families that right now they're going through loved ones that's deceased and passed away. It's a tough time.
Yeah. All right, we move on from sad note to good note. That returning star comeback. Tyra Banks announced that she'll be the new host of Dance with the Stars. ABC revealed news just one day after announcing a part ways with Tom Bolton and Aaron Andrews. What do you think about Tyra Banks being the new host of Dance with the Stars?
I don't think nothing about it. Honestly, like I just don't see it for Tyra. I'm so used to seeing Tom Bergeron. I'm like, what the hell going on? Like, I don't even see Tyra hosting that damn show. I'll be honest with you.
She should. You think she should have just brought American Next Top Model to ABC?
American Next Top Model need to stay where it's at because it was so problematic. When
Oh
you look
well.
where it's at, where nowhere, that's where it needs to stay because it ran its course. Because when you look back now, looking back then, it was so damn problematic.
You talking about this that Tyra Banks with the she told that girl she was rooting for and then it became a meme.
Yeah, but it was also when it was some with the girl, the model, when she was trying to tell the girl to fix her gap in her teeth and all that stuff. Like Tyra would do like
Mm-hmm.
dumbass makeovers, and she did blackface on people and brown face on people. She, when you look at it back, looking now, looking back then, When I was younger, I didn't think nothing of it. But now when you looking at it, everybody like, damn, Tyra, you what the fuck you was on? What the hell you was thinking when you doing this shit back today?
And she was trying to do like a daytime talk show or something like that with four other people with Krista Teigen and stuff.
Yeah, what the fuck it was called? Something the Fab something. I don't damn know.
Fab Life or something.
Yeah, it got canceled. Hell,
And she didn't even appear on that to air off.
uh, I don't know what to say for her. I mean, I kind of, sort of still like Tyra, but it's like she is, yeah, she problematic sometimes. I just don't see her hosting this show. That's it. She was just a better host for
You
American Next
think
Time Out,
she?
like you said, in her talk show she had back in the day.
Oh yeah, she had a groundbreaking talk show. She was
Yeah,
way up there with Oprah and stuff.
yeah, I like her talk show back in the day though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like her talk show back in the day.
Remember the time she had did something when the paparazzi was talking her butt.
Yeah, kiss my fat ass. She said, kiss my fat ass. I was like, oh, tell him, girl. Tell him. But yeah, what you think about it?
Let's see. Let's see how she does. But like you said, we don't. I don't know how long this gonna be with her. It's
Mm-hmm.
just she put herself into a new field, and we'll see if she kind of succeed or not. Because when you in Dance with the Stars, it's totally different from what you used to doing like a talk show. But we'll see.
Right.
We'll see how everything goes. So, what you think about this? The Dr. Anthony, the White House seeks to destroy Dr. Anthony Fauci.
Fauci.
I might put Fauci.
Mm-hmm.
I pronounce him wrong because everybody get on me and stuff. After White House provided a document on several media outlets containing lists of comments made by Dr. Anthony Fauci.
The co-hosts react after the what documents?
Yeah, it's just when with Trump and stuff saying that Fauci don't know what he's talking about.
Oh my God, he wanted to talk. He don't know what the hell he be talking about sometimes. Like all the time, honestly. Because really, Dr. Fauci was trying to give sound advice from a expertise, but people gonna listen to Trump, and that man has no expertise in infectious
He know
disease.
everything.
He don't have no expertise in no infectious disease. He don't know shit about that.
He might have he
Child,
might
he
have one.
can. It been about 5 6 months, and now he decided he want to wear a mask. Come on now.
Yeah,
He ignorant.
crazy, crazy. But yeah,
And then they was
we'll
saying,
see how that go.
then I was hearing reports. They said that Doctor, but who don't even talk to Doctor Fauci?
He don't talk to the other Fauci,
Uh,
but
uh-uh.
he probably still mad at him.
But Doctor Fauci ain't did nothing wrong.
He probably feel like he want to control the narrative.
But the narrative is that there is an infectious disease out there that is widespread, and he been saying wear masks. People don't want to listen. People hard headed as hell, and now a lot of folks looking like Dumbo, looking stupid as hell, because they could have simply put that shit right there that you waving on their fucking face. And believe me, it's hard to breathe with it. But I'd rather have a mask than no fucking mask. How about that?
Yeah, well, you know how that go.
I
Dr.
know.
Fauci, Trump just going by his own rhetoric and his own base. But we'll get to with Trump going on with our own state. What's going on with the Senate race? We'll get to that later.
Mm-hmm.
That shit funny. uh, Speaking of that, what you think about? I don't know about her like too much of her, but you kind of do. What you think about the pregnant YouTuber Nicole Dia has passed away? And all I heard was she was pregnant. She was
Mm-hmm.
almost due, and she lost her life and the baby life.
Well, let me just simply say this, that black and brown people are, when it comes to our health and our concerns, we typically ignore. Meaning, like, I can be complaining of chest pains, I could be complaining of shortness of breath. Oh, it's okay, you'll be all right, this and that, this and that. But it's an underlying issue there. You see what I'm saying? Should nobody be complaining
Mm,
of chest pains or shortness of breath and they having this ongoing? It's something wrong. But they don't want to look at it sometimes, the medical professionals, because they look at it as, oh, you all right. Like, we're very dismissive. And that's what happened with her, because she was saying that every day she was having shortness of breath. Regardless of her being pregnant, she shouldn't have shortness of breath. Then they said she died of a heart attack. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
And that's unfortunate and sad that not only did she die, but her child died with her too. But all because her
yeah.
cry for help and her saying that she's not feeling good was ignored. Well, instead of them simply say, well, let me look more into it to see what's going on. And if they would have done that, because how was she to know that something, she knew something was wrong with her, but she didn't know that she was going to have
Mm,
underlying dire strengths and issues and circumstances that caused her to die. You see what I'm saying? And black women are
mm,
ignored when it comes to that as being pregnant women, and that's unfortunate. It's like
and
we have to fight for our health and well-being.
right and here.
Yeah, with these doctors
Mm,
because they don't believe us 9 times 10. But what do you think about it?
like women's health and stuff, especially like black women, gotta be a little bit more, open minded, especially with the doctors. Like if they don't, they try to, blow you off. Like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. We the experts here, man. You know your own body before anybody else know your body, and you kind of know the symptoms and stuff.
Yeah.
So you have to, figure out what's going on. Cause ain't there was a story one time about um, what that Judge Hatchett,
Mm-hmm.
her daughter-in-law was feeling the same effects, and she had died or something.
I think so. I
And
think
she
I
was
remember that.
pregnant, and it was some story about that, and it kind of blew national attention with
Mm-hmm.
that with Judge Hatchett,
Yeah. That,
because her daughter-in-law
mm-hmm.
was trying to say something was wrong with her, but the doctors didn't try to take heed of what she was saying. Then she died, and
Yeah.
Judge Hatchett's son had sued the doctor for like, neglect or something.
Right. Which rightfully so, because she was
So,
saying that something was wrong with her. And they go to show you too, like, I remember seeing like Serena Williams. She said she was having a difficult pregnancy with her daughter, and she felt like something went right with her because she was like, I think she was developing blood clots. So she fought. She had to fight for the doctor to look into her, to say, "Hey, I don't feel good. Something ain't right." And a lot of women, they get really, really high blood
yeah.
pressure when they pregnant, or high diabetes. You know what I'm saying? So they have to take care of themselves. High
Mm,
risk pregnancies. You know what I'm saying? So women's
man.
health is very important.
Mm, yeah. All right. We move forward to another story that's been caught in the news and headlines. What you heard about Megan Thee Stallion was shot in the foot early Sunday morning. But she and Tory Lane were pulled over, and he got arrested for gun charge. What do you think about that whole story?
I think it turned into a who damn done it. Like, people was like, well, who shot Megan in the foot? Who shot Megan the Stallion? You know, they was comparing her to Tupac online, thinking it's a joke. Like, that shit ain't no joke, y'all. You know, low key. But then again, she got shot. Like,
Mm,
that bullet don't know no name. She could have died. And then that'd have been a different story. If something would have happened to Meg the Stallion. Thank God she didn't get seriously hurt and she's still alive and well. But you can tell from her Instagram post that she wrote she learning that I can't be friendly and be with everybody. Everybody that's not meant for me. And she was saying that she felt like it was intentionally done to her. And it woke her up. You know what I'm saying? From not being trying to be, she's a very friendly person. Like she want to be cool with everybody. But then again, she got to understand you can't be friends and cool with everybody because everybody don't have your best interest at heart.
No, they don't. She should have, with that situation. I seen like footage of her getting out the car and trying to
Mm-hmm.
ease off with a, foot
Limp.
that's almost limp and decapitated, and you got two lanes out there. What was she was doing with him in the first place?
I honestly think they probably was dating or had something going on. And they said that allegedly, like TMZ was saying, they got into a altercation. I don't know, like if it was physical or verbal altercation, and it just went left because her best friend was in the car too, and her best friend was saying like, "Let me clear it up. I did not shoot Megan. I know who did. It was Tory fucking Lanez that shot Megan Thee Stallion. His short ass. The fuck you shoot her for?
And what he known for singing?
Oh damn! You gotta do more than say it. Do it. Ain't that a song?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I knew exactly what you
And then he had quarantine radio that got popular that he was doing on Instagram. But baby, best believe
talking.
if and then they saying there may be actual footage of it shooting happen. If he did that shit or whatever, it's over for him. And then he from Canada too. He on a
He gonna have
visa.
to revoke his green card.
Yeah, get him the hell up out of here, shooting folks in
I
their
can't do
damn
that. All
foot.
the way back to Canada.
Yeah, take your troll looking ass back to Canada, shooting folks in their foot and shit. The hell wrong with you? I'm a big Megan Thee Stallion fan, so I was pissed about that.
Yeah, I like Meg saying she was a savage. She survived that
Okay,
ordeal.
shit. I think she really
She
got
just,
lost because the death of her mom. Cause I feel like the death of her mom may have
yeah,
caused her to seek family and friendship elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? But she got some good people around
yeah,
her, and then again, you got some bad people that try to be around you. Especially her being the hottest female rapper right now, and people try to attach themselves to her. She just gotta weed them out and keep the good ones
yeah.
around.
You gotta do shit. You can't keep everybody. That little saying that once you make it, your friends want to tag along your coattails.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can't come along with you all the time. You
Right.
just that's how it meant to be.
Yeah, and then of course, she backed by Rock Nation and shit. So they gonna have her back to her lanes. It's done. He done for. It's
Is
a
he
done
part of Rock
deal.
Nation?
No, she part of Rock Nation. Rock Nation. Jay Z ain't gonna have that shit. He done for.
Yeah,
And then he got arrested for gun
yeah,
possession too. Shit.
yeah. All right. Speaking of that, we talking about Will Smith showing his true colors and slamming 50 Cent about the Jada Pinkett slab. Jada
See, 50 Cent.
for that.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Brittany. Go
Now
ahead.
you go ahead. Finish what you
No, I'm just
saying.
saying for the entanglement situation with the entanglement and stuff with 50 saying Will, Jada, and August.
Yeah, I saw when he was trying to act like I don't know if he actually texted him or whatever, like a screenshot of that, and he said "fuck you" because we 50 Cent was trying to be
I was
nosy.
like shocked. I was like, yeah, but I was shocked because Will Smith, that's out of his character.
Hey, if
Just
somebody,
going out and saying
hey,
F you.
somebody can take you there. You know what I'm saying? But then again, like I said,
Yeah,
last time we talked about it, hell, that's them for business. They still together. Ain't nothing gonna change that. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 Cent is childish
yeah.
as fuck. He almost 50 years old. He a childish ass man. Especially like when he was talking that bullshit about I like exotic women, angry black women. Well, guess what? Angry black women withdraw your support. Black women withdraw your support from these men that don't fucking love you or support you. And that's all I got to say about that. Hell, at least Will Smith, I never heard him say nothing derogatory about
Boycott
black
his
women.
ass.
You heard?
Nah, he don't say nothing derogatory, but he in an entanglement. So, you know how that goes.
I rather deal Will Smith ass than 50 Cent fake ass. I always want to make jokes and jab against people, but when somebody come at his ass, the bitch want to cry wolf and act like he ain't did or said nothing wrong. Somebody need to clown his ass like he clown everybody else's ass, and then he gonna call himself gonna clown Megan Thee Stallion to my run, Ricky, run. That hurt that girl feelings. You
Oh,
run
she got
shit.
hurt. She have.
Yeah,
Damn.
she had wrote a statement like a post saying like this is my real life and people just don't know I'm traumatized behind this. You know what I'm saying? He got shot
Yeah,
9 times.
so he got traumatized so many times. He got traumatized. He
He
almost died.
right. And it's like, bro, you should be relating to what she going through, but not making fun of her.
No, no, he just ass.
Yeah, he a goofy big ass asshole. And Will
All
Smith
right,
did right,
speaking
cuss
of
him
that,
out.
all right, speaking of that, we name about Alabama primary vote that tests Trump's influence among Republicans. I'm talking about like Tommy Tuberville, who's a former football coach for Auburn. He won against long-term Senator Jeff Sessions. That Trump had put him as Attorney General, and he didn't get the job done for Trump. He didn't recuse himself. Now Trump put his guy into Tuberville, who won. Now Tuberville beat Sessions past Tuesday. Now Tuberville will go against Jeff. What's his name? Doug Jones
Hmm.
in the general election for the Senate seat.
I think that
So
I knew.
what do Doug Jones have to do to keep that momentum like he had last time against Tommy Tuberville, who got the backing of Donald Trump, some backing of some of the gun nuts, the racists, and
Hmm.
the evangelicals in Alabama.
I mean, he gonna have to do like how what helped him win in the first place, and that was black women. Black women came out in droves and helped drove him to win the election prior. But and then again, use that Tommy Tuberville inexperience as a driving force for your campaign. He has no political experience at all, and people could
He's
be
a
like,
coach.
yeah, and people can look at it like, oh, well, Trump ain't had no political experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope and pray that Doug
Mm-hmm.
Jones win in November, but we just have to show up and show out for him. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to vote, be out there to fucking vote because your vote matters and it make a change and a difference. Because if you don't, you're gonna be having who you don't want to have in there.
But ain't this weird? Like 20 years ago, like you wouldn't think Doug Jones was a prosecutor at the time. He was prosecuting those men who bombed the poor little girl, and he got them sentenced to death. All of them just got dead by now. All of them dead. And now Tom Tugfield was a winning coach of Auburn. And you would think to yourself, maybe one day they will um go get each other for a Senate seat. For Jeff Sessions' Senate seat at the time he was a senator.
Mm-hmm.
And, you never know what's going on in history.
I just think like if we had to see where it goes from there, I really hope Doug Jones win because Doug Jones had more credibility. He has done more. Like you said, he was convicted the Klansman that killed the four, little girls in the church bombing. I feel like he's more credible to me. But of course, we living in a state that's very prejudiced and racist. They want the Donald Trump agenda to prevail.
Uh, Speaking of the Trump agenda prevail, what you think about Trump's Secretary of Education, Vincent Wallace? He faced backlash after demanding schools to reopen full time, aimed during the COVID-19 pandemic.
I feel like she is got to be the most dumbest person that's over the education. Like she herself doesn't have no damn education for real. Like who the hell thought to put this? I finna call her bitch. Who the hell thought to put this damn lady in the head of the Department of motherfucking Education is beyond me. Cause she is dumb as fuck and ignorant as fuck. And then again, too, I feel like though they gonna make schools be open because they trying to make it mandatory, but it's gonna be a failure because them kids under the age of 5 is not gonna understand and get why do they have to wear masks. They is gonna snatch that shit off their face, go hug their friend, they gonna cough each other face, they gonna touch each other. Child, it's a waste. And then again, too, that kids can get the coronavirus and bring that shit to school and then bring it home. It's just like it's just too much. I feel like they need to just everybody need to do a leap year, like a break year or whatever they call when people take a break from school and go back next year
Mm-hmm.
because it's just too much going on to try to focus. People trying to teach their kids at school. They have at home. They have difficulties with that because some people don't know what the hell they teaching these kids because they so far removed for being in that grade, there's some shit you forget about, and some stuff you remember, some stuff you don't.
I just hope that they can, like you see, like college football, kind of suspending everything because some arenas want to do like 20% to 25% um, less. So it's sort of like they trying to work and see how this will all come around. So I
Mm-hmm.
think we all as a one needs to start this with this, and then if we start with this, if we start following the rules and stuff, we can be able to beat the pandemic fast. But we just want to got our First Amendment rights, and we in our tizzy and stuff. We want to be ignorant. So
Yeah,
the
ignorant.
longer we wait, the longer it's gonna be.
Yeah. If and then too, they trying to open up stuff prematurely. It's too early. Nothing should have
Yeah,
really been opened up again. Honestly, I feel like they should have
yeah.
shut down like Italy. When we went through the same thing at the same time with Italy, and Italy is not as worse as ours as we are. They was at first, but they got
Yeah.
this shit down and got it under control. But we dealing with a narcissistic, pompous asshole as a president who think he know it all and don't know a damn thing. He should have just followed the lead of other countries. Shit, you know what I'm saying? We been been in this. If people listen to him, it's him saying it was a hoax. This a hoax. No, this ain't no hoax. This real life.
What you think about Walmart becoming the biggest company to mandate customers to wear masks?
Well, baby, you gonna be a lot of people mad at the Waltons. They ain't the Waltons. They own Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart, the hell they call Target, Target,
But you
Wallet World or something.
Yeah, but you know what? Good for Walmart to do that because hell, Walmart be busy all the time. Shit, that's like a breathing ground for that damn virus. People need to wear masks, honestly. Especially when you go to Walmart. I know I
Yeah,
have my mask on. I get in and get out and stay away from people as much as I can. But a lot of people gonna be mad about that. But guess what? They'll be all right. I bet you ain't gonna come in there
what you,
without no mask.
yeah, right. What you think about Alabama Governor K.I. Wednesday announced a statewide mask mandate to the end of July as coronavirus continues to climb. They little too late for her to just, you know, she could have been saying something about that.
Yeah, I mean, when they initially had the mask and the curfew order, I think we just need to go back to that because the hospitals are being overwhelmed and cases are continuing to rise. So I mean, that's the only way I can see you can kind of combat it and limit things like don't open up no damn amusement parks and damn movie theaters and shit like that. Hell, it's too much access to TV now, and on your phone you can watch any damn thing now. You don't have to go see it actually. Like, wear your mask. Like, how hard is that? Nobody will, like want to wear it. Hard to breathe in it. True. truthfully. But hell, I'd rather have that on than nothing at all. What you think about it?
Yeah, I'm more for like, hey, oh, we got this right here, it good, but we need to start wearing it. We need to get used to it because this is the new normal now. This ain't something to play around with because people are dying each and every day. We take this right here for granted.
Right.
This is a breeding ground, and it's supposed to help us breathe, function. You know, so every now and then you can, you know, if you feel like it's your person, take it in and out. But you know, a lot of people just don't think easy. So
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is.
Yeah, rightfully so.
So,
All right.
what about the Washington Redskins rebranding itself as a new NFL team? Is this a revolution, but is this a sign of time? What you think about like Washington Redskins changing their name? A lot of advertising like Nike, a whole bunch of others forcing Redskins to change the name. Think about changing it to like the Red Tails and Tuskegee Airmen. They just want to call it something else, but still
Mm-hmm.
Redskins. It's like a derogatory. You got nothing to say about that?
I just think that it's long overdue. Like the
Yeah,
Redskins, come on now, like that's an insult to Native Americans, and Native Americans so indigenous people that you see how they did them. It's like less population of them, and if they did want to say some fight for it, it's like they being overpowered, overruled. And I think that the NFL just trying to join the waves like other corporations to be on the right side of history and just try to make it look good for them, but in actuality, they're not really making a change or a difference in these communities. So, what you think? Like, was it long overdue for them to change the name, or what? Because that is defensive, though.
yeah, it's sort of like the Redskins. So they've been so embedded into like the NFL for so long. I get that point. Then too, it's like maybe it's time for a change. It's time for something different. How to not fit. Everyone comes at a medium stuff. So you find that happy medium. Like we come to like want to go back to the past or get to the future. So it's sort of like
Mm-hmm.
one thing about the NFL I can say is they trying to incorporate new methods. Like they trying to put the black national anthem with the American anthem. So they trying to find a happy medium. So they keep everybody happy. Like we get the diehard NFL fan that who free love, free football, and they wasn't with the Colin Kaepernick thing. They were there. Want to keep them. Then want to also keep that Colin Kaepernick fan that's stand and kneel and stuff. So the NFL trying to figure out its identity going forward with how they're going to move with that.
Okay, I understand it. Like
Huh?
I said, I hear you.
Yeah. And what about this big bombshell printed this week that President Trump's niece says the president is too dangerous and calls for him to resign. She did an interview for ABC George Stephanopoulos.
Mm-hmm.
She aired out the president's dirty laundry. What you think about her saying all these claims?
I think like she just, I don't know if she actually like telling the truth about it, or she may be. But I'm here for it. Like hell, I want some tea and dirt on his ass. I know we all know he got a racist past, but if in his taxes he tried to evade and he ain't trying to let people see that. But hell, if his niece want to tell it all, tell it all.
Yeah, it was just kind of like she looked just like she wow, Donald Trump. He's just coming out here just saying all this stuff. Hope she don't get call that disowned. I think she already is getting disowned by them. But
Mm-hmm.
Trump is saying, you know what, screw you.
The hell, his his family, his family put you down quicker than a stranger. Woo, put them down, girl. Put them down.
Yeah. Okay. What about this Real Housewives star Portia Williams was arrested during the Breonna Taylor protest? She's trying to make it, everybody is saying that people are not saying enough about Breonna Taylor of her tragic murder as a policeman and why the officer's not being arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what's going on with Portia trying to go to the Kentucky Attorney General's house or office trying to knock at his residence and stuff. And he had made a surcharge. And then on top of that, he's an African American man. It's a lot going on. Is he trying to fit in with the white establishment in Kentucky?
Oh, of course. Like he pandering to want to be more accepted because he is. I don't know what his political affiliation is.
Uncle Tom, he a
Yeah.
Republican.
Oh yeah, he definitely trying to fit in with them. And then he engaged him to be married to a white woman. Like, come on now, bro. At the end of the day, you black. That could be your sister, your mom, your auntie, your cousin that got shot while they was fucking sleeping, while a police officer, what they called it, a no knock or whatever. I don't care about no damn no knock. They should not went in that house and open fire on that girl Breonna Taylor and her boyfriend, trying to pin it on him that it's her fault he dead, and that's the whole fucking lie. And that man ought to be ashamed of himself as the district attorney, and he's not trying to call or make
He the
justice.
Attorney General.
Attorney General, but he's not trying to call and make a difference or change, for his own kind, own people. That's why he getting his ass
Like,
clowned.
shame on you. Shame
Yes,
on you.
right. Justice should prevail at the end of the day, and justice should be blind. But we know that the two ain't mutually exclusive. Like it don't never seem to go the way it should go the right way. That's all I had to say.
But do you
And
but do you think with Portia, she coming from being more woke as an activist? Is she getting it from her grandfather too?
yes, and you know what? I'm happy with Portia. I always liked it, Portia. And Portia, she's showing that don't get it twisted. This glitz and this glamour, and this, what this bouginess. But Portia about that life and about that action. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And her, you forgot to mention that Yandy Smith too. She got arrested
Oh
too,
yeah, I
right
forgot
along.
Yandy.
Yeah, and Yandy, she the same way. You would think, oh, they so bougie, they this and that, this and that. No, when it comes to the rights of black men and women, they down for the cause, they down for the action and the movement.
Social justice.
Yes, and I'm proud of both of them, and proud of all the people that are protesting for Breonna Taylor. Cause this is ridiculous for nobody to be arrested for killing her. Come on now, she didn't deserve
Yeah,
the fate she was dealt, the card she was dealt, when she had so much
right.
potential in life.
Yeah,
And I hope
it's sad.
somebody get arrested or something, because they you see what they doing, they trying not to arrest nobody, point period, point blank, and that's sad.
Speaking of that, what do you think about George Floyd's family suits in Minneapolis and four officers over his death?
Rightfully so, because it was wrongful death. So I would sue too, especially like all this got caught on camera. You can't say you didn't do it, it was on camera. You killed the man on camera. It's still
Yeah,
hurtful behind it to this day. Even if he has done things in his past, no one still deserves that, and I don't blame him.
it's kind of what you sued the hell out of too.
Hell yeah, I sue him. That's wrong for death.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So you think?
Also, yeah, no, I'm suing the hell too.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody, kids and all that stuff.
Right.
Shit, he deserved to die. Like, And now in particular, it says Ellen DeGeneres employees accused the show of having a toxic work culture. Not Ellen. Now you said yourself that Ellen, a lot of people say Ellen is mean and stuff. That a lot of reports say Ellen was mean because some of the staff.
I just think like it's all of a show, like for Ellen. Like I just feel like if more than one or two, three people saying it, it must be true. Like how they say like, oh, on camera she like she's so nice and joyous, and then behind the scenes she just raging, mean, evil, low down bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe it because Ellen strikes me as the type to kind of be fake in your face, and then when it's like when the camera start rolling, that's when the real Ellen come out. Because why is these reports steady coming out that she's toxic and she's this and she's that and she's mean, she got an attitude, she's rude, she this and that. Somebody
Yeah,
can't be lying. And like a lot of people honestly tell the truth. They wasn't paying them folks and nothing like that.
yeah.
Do you think Ellen is a facade in front?
I, you know what? A lot of people got all these reports and stuff. But sometimes she'll have these smart jabs, like on show and stuff. She'll try to prank people and prank like hell. But you know, like you said, we don't know what's behind closed doors. But Ellen,
Mm-hmm.
she be on TV, be smiling, laugh, and then be a bitch at off TV. So we don't know. You know, I can't say. All I'm going by is her making donations and stuff. But that can lead to being wrong too.
Yeah, she could be like leading people on, try to act like she, this very nice woman, nice girl image, and just be totally different, like they say when the camera stops. So who knows, like you said, but I'm starting to believe people that's like sources and coming out saying that she totally different than what she portrays herself to be. So
Yeah. All right. Then finally, we'll go to your moment of the week. So who your moment of the week goes to, Britt?
the moment of the week is going to go to I want to say Trump's niece. Thank you, Trump niece, for for spilling the tea and going on these interviews and telling us what we already know about your uncle, this narcissistic, sociopathic ass, lying on his taxes, lying on his dick, lying period, lying on his wig, lying on his hair, lying on his life, lying on his
Yeah.
policy. Lying, liar, 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 pants on fire, liar, ass, liar. And get rid of his ass in November, plain and simple. And her name Mary Trump, ain't it?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mary Trump. We appreciate your book and telling us that he copied on his SATs and he dumber than a box of rocks. A shrewd businessman, a liar, a cheater, a stealer, everything a corrupt person can be is Donald F. Trump. I think the middle name. Fuck Trump. The middle name. I don't damn know F is middle name. Fuck him.
It's Donald J. Trump,
Well,
not
I
Donald
say
Trump. It's like you saying Donald R. Trump, like Donald racist Trump. Yeah.
Donald F. Trump. That's what I
What
call
box?
him. Donald J. Trump.
Oh wow.
I call his that double Donald fuck Trump. Donald Duck, ugly motherfucker. How about that? and
Donald. Damn.
and that's the moment of the week.
All right. So like I said, you got anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
Yeah, I just want to plug one more time. Like the So For Real podcast, make sure y'all check it out. Episode 2 is coming soon on Spotify, Apple. I got approved to be on Apple, so it's gonna be on Apple Podcasts and Anchor, and still working on other platforms to put it on. And my Instagram, So For Real podcast as well. Follow that Instagram to be updated on new episodes.
Okay. So I guess I got some plug. Watch the wrestling show coming up this weekend, starting Saturday, what, lunchtime, where you see Impact Slammiversary.
Mm-hmm.
Give a rundown on that, what predict the outcome. And on Sunday morning, the WWE Screen Rules, predict the outcome. I give a rundown on that as well as wrestling hot topics and news and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
we got a lot to plug here.
Yeah.
Plug up in here. So,
Keep up the good work.
all right, yeah. All right. For Brittany Shay, I'm your host, Kendrick saying so long. And we'll see you next week for another edition of Connect Now. See you
Peace.
later.